So I asked my question on the Ask Shango ratio.
That sexy god who uses playing cards?
Yes, it is he who revealed this motherfucker was plotting against me.
오와우.
He was right.
태트 이제 어메이징 아인가요?
Now I know just what to do with him.
Oh yes. Shango Ray will read your bloody mail. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. Fuck around if you want to.
I'm so tired of it being cold. I'm so tired of it being cold. Won't you? Blah! What's going on? Party people in the place to be. What is happening? I hope you are well. Happy Jupiter's Day to you. I'm only going to be on here for about an hour, but I was thinking of doing a new moon read, but the new moon's already like kind of passed and stuff. So yeah. Hey, hoo-hee. Hoo-hee. What's going on, hoo-hee? Out there and quickly becoming one of my favorite states, AZ. I heard y'all start warming up in like February or March. Shit, that's just yet another reason to get my ass out there. Like, that's crazy. Anyhow, do stay tuned because tomorrow, probably early morning, is going to drop. I have a very kick-ass and simple Saturn ritual that you can do that's going to help you out a lot. And this is the perfect time for it. If I didn't mention, okay, the special to join for you to join, the Saturnalia Miracle Ritual, yes, that is ended. But you know what? For what you're getting, it's still a fucking special. There's 2 more days to join because Saturnalia starts Sunday. So I usually like to have a day to prepare for each individual's ritual. This is a personalized ritual for you. The premise is to put the period on the end of that sentence for your top 3 manifestations that seem to avoid you all 2023. They ghosted you, or so it seems. Okay. What's up, PG Prophetess? So if you want to join, it's not, I should stop saying join because it's not a group ritual. Like I said, these are one-on-one things. So Saturnalia is from Sunday, the 17th to Saturday, the 23rd. Okay. So during that time, everyone's going to get their time in the sun. You know, their ritual is going to get their time in the sun. And if you do join, if you are about it and don't want to be without it, you know what I'm saying? Because I see you peeking, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see you speaking. All right. So those who join I'm also going to be doing a personalized road open for you. So this is all personalized work. I don't know about you, right? Excuse me. Personalized work is not, well, I guess this is subjective. It's not cheap though. You know, so for what you are getting, I'm telling you, it's a very minimal investment in a great you for a great 2024. That's just really what it comes down to. It's as simple as that. All right. For someone to go and do personalized work for you. And this is 2 joints right here. The Saturnalia Miracle Ritual and then the 2024 Grand Road Open Ritual. That's going to happen on the 30th. Okay. That's going to happen on the 30th. So December 30th. All right. So you're going to want to get your booty up in there. Link in the description box or go to shango-ray.com. When you do go to shango-ray.com, you're going to see that pop-up page come up. Now, one thing before we move on and start doing some readings. Oh, let me put this up. I wanted to quickly talk about Road Open since I'm bringing up Road Open, right? I want to say this. Most people look at Road Open work and the reason why you would do Road Open work, right? Sometimes we go through periods in life where it just seems that no matter what we do, we just get fraught with challenges. What was I doing? Oh, yes. We just get fraught with challenges. Now, sometimes you may enter a season for what you're doing or who you're becoming in which those challenges are necessary. They're needed. Sometimes, but I digress. Road Open is more of an inside job than it is about outside things. Because Road Open rituals open you up from the inside out. It's almost like what's the word I want to look for? It like rewires you in a way. You know what I'm saying? It rewires you. It also gives you more access to inner faculties, gifts, resources. It does a lot of things on the inside, which translate to outside external events, situations, occurrences, things like that, you know, opportunities and stuff like that. But if you don't have the eyes to see the opportunity, it doesn't matter how many opportunities come by, you're going to miss it. You're going to see it in hindsight. You're going to hear it as an after effect. And that's not what we want. We want to be able to be ready. So because opportunity is like a little cat or like a little fish or like a little child that likes to play games. You know, it's not like it's playing games, but you got to stay ready because it's going to pop up and I hate to say this, when you least expect it. That's when it's going to pop up. That's when a lot of things are going to slide through your way. And when you're ready, it's not a big deal. You get it. But if you're not ready, you miss it. And yes, there's always another opportunity. But this opportunity that you miss is a once in a lifetime one. Each one is unique. Each one would have taken you different places, shown you different things. You would have became somebody different through each and every individual opportunity. Yes, opportunities, there's always going to be more opportunities, but this particular one that's sliding right by you right now, there's only one of these. You see what I'm saying? Well, well, well. If it isn't Pippi Place. Hello there. Salutations. I hope you are well, Piffy. How are you? But do you understand what I'm saying? So with Road Open, I actually gave a little checklist, and I'm going to just tell you here right now. These are some indications. I would say if you have like 2 or 3, there's a good chance maybe your roads are closed, as they like to say. Now, sometimes a person can experience their roads being closed due to what seems to be an outside influence. Somebody does some work on you, closes your roads, right? But truth be told, if you're right on the inside, can't nobody do shit to you, really. I know people don't like to hear that, but it's to a large degree, it's true, okay? Just like to a large degree, that's false. So it's one of them things, when you get into the occult, you got to deal with paradox. There is no just right and just wrong. But if you're on target, if you're on, and the thing about road opens is, with road opens they're like a maintenance type of thing, a working. So in other words, they are recursive, meaning you don't do them constantly all the time. You do them, you do them, move on, and then you return back to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Y'all are crazy. But you know what? I fucking love y'all, okay? I love you. I love you, goddammit. All right. So these are my little checklists. There's a good chance, I just sent this email out earlier, so there's a good chance. Damn, it is your solar return today. Happy motherfucking birthday, Piffy. My bad. At least I'm not belated. Okay. 12/14. Our honorary December Sag. She's not honorary. She's full-blown December Sag. So watch out. All you motherfuckers dealing with her, beware. Okay? She's armed. She is armed and dangerous. All right, now look. This is a small checklist that you could run by yourself. And this may indicate that your roads are closed, so to speak. Number 1, constant bad luck. If it seems like you just can't catch a break and suffer a constant stream, notice I said constant stream of bad luck in one or more areas of your life. That's number 1. Number 2, you get hit with multiple delays and denials. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I call this the start stop. It's like as soon as you get started, there seems to be a boulder that avalanches onto your road to delay or deny you passage. This one can be caused by a lot of different things, but it also contributes to roads being closed, and people don't talk about this shit. Can't focus / low energy. Whitney motherfucking Moses. All right. Can't focus or low energy. All right. You must be able to focus your energy to manifest by choice. If you want to manifest by choice, you want to create by choice, you must be able to focus. So if you can't focus and your energy is just too low, you're going to feel stuck as fuck. All right. When our roads get clogged up, it can almost seem impossible just to focus on what we choose to manifest. Sometimes it's supposed to be a pleasurable, fun thing to actually do this. You know that, people? But I know for many, it's simply an exercise to remind them of what they don't have. And it can seem very, very, very what is it? Disappointing, very frustrating. Okay. Okay. When our roads get clogged up, it can almost seem impossible just to focus on what we choose to manifest, let alone to even know what the hell that is. Have you ever got brain fog when you went to go think about what you want? Don't you love that? There's also another reason for that too, because there's the part of you that wants to keep shit the same. And when you start to go like, I want to go change some things, it's like, you know what, bitch, you're tired. You feel like watching TV. Go rub your bean. You know what I'm saying? Go get something to eat. You know, go scroll Netflix or fucking Facebook or do whatever. It starts doing that shit. We thereby get stuck on a hamster wheel of disappointment and hopelessness. I think the hopelessness is the worst one, even though I don't like the word hope. But hopelessness means just like, it's like the absence of all possibility. That's what it feels like to me anyway. That's my little meaning. You start to believe you'll always be stuck. Nag's head. I don't know what that is, yo. Oh, you're at a beach. Okay. Number 4, and oh, there's more. You forget all the possibilities and become pessimistic. I know some people like that. Now, this is the thing. You can put on the face, you can put on the act, but you know somewhere inside what you really, really feel, what you constantly kind of say to yourself, things like that, right? A pessimistic attitude can drastically sour your life and close your roads. Another thing it's going to do is prevent you from even seeing all the opportunities right around you. You just won't be able to see it. There's a term in psychology called scotoma. And basically, it's a blind spot when you're actually looking for something. It's like you cannot see it. It's like it was erased out of your field of vision, even though it's technically still right there because it's in the mind. The mind is what sees, right? So you won't be able to see any opportunities, thereby reinforcing how you feel. And it's just another part of the vicious cycle. We run the risk of generalizing that the things that you really want are not available to you. You start to believe that shit. That's dangerous. And we forget we can change it all around at any moment. I always like to say this. You're always only one thought away. Really. And finally, I believe this is final. Oh no. You miss important opportunities. These are all signs that your roads are closed. Okay. You miss important opportunities. Now, we kind of touched on this, but when your roads are closed, you may find you miss important opportunities or seem blocked from them. You also don't stay ready for Lady Luck, thereby missing her when she pops up unexpectedly, as she most often does. I told you about that. She loves to catch you slacking. It's not that she's trying to catch you slacking. She just comes when she comes. Yeah, that's intended too. I meant to say it that way. Do you get what I'm saying though? Corey Hardy, hey. Anyone can do a road opener. Good question, Corey. I'm gonna get to that. And finally, you feel off and out of rhythm with your life. I'm sure we've all had that, right? Sometimes you just, certain parts of you feel off. You know what I'm saying? If everything feels like an immense struggle and hassle, you are not flowing with your life, but rather against it. One may notice a feeling of being off. You see, even with challenges, because you need challenges, okay? You need challenges. So you can have challenges in your life and still be in your flow. Exercise is a challenge, right? You need that shit. If exercise is easy, it's not doing its job. I'm not saying that everything needs to be super hard, but like you learn more from the challenges than if everything was just super smooth. You ain't gonna learn nothing. You'll get the temporary win from things being super smooth. You get a long-term megalithic wins up, plural, if you're able to learn from challenges, take them, conquer them, whatever, solve them, do whatever, because then you grow. You understand? So these are some of the signs or indications that you are in a condition which can be called your roads are closed. Now, I'm going to say Miss Corey, I think can a beginner do a road opener? Absolutely, anybody could do a road opener. Anybody, there's different ways to go about doing it. There's different kinds of road open rituals. Okay, now the ones that I'm going to be performing for you, you can call them kind of elemental because it's definitely going to have fire, water, earth, you know, things of that nature. For these types of situations, I love doing candle work for this shit. But you could take a road open bath. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of different variations which you can. Anyhow, if you are interested in getting a 2024 Grand Road Open Ritual, this is what we're going to take care of. This is what we're going to take care of. And of course, I like to always say this. If you get your roads open, be sure you got your car, the key in the ignition, you're in drive, and you're ready to go. Okay? There's no sense in having open roads if you're parked on the side of the road and you're not doing nothing. Right? So just always do your part in any and everything, especially when it comes to magic and stuff like that. Always do your part. And believe me, the sorcery will do its part. Leanne Kenyon. All right. Yes. So once again, that Grand Road Open Ritual is going to happen on the 30th, but it's a gift. This one is a gift for those that join the Saturnalia ritual, as well as those who have claimed their 2024 forecast. So you can't buy this. These are personalized individual rituals. Once again, this is not a group thing. This is a one-on-one thing. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. And the door closes in 2 days. Saturnalia starts on the 17th. I will begin doing folks' rituals on the 17th. And yeah, we're going to be doing everyone's ritual is going to get done within the Saturnalia time frame, which is the 17th through the 23rd. All right. Yeah. Found many things. This is Leanne saying this. Found many things in my grandmother's closet as a child. Now as an adult, I know. I was going to fuck with you and say, what exactly did you find? I'm just kidding, though. I'm playing. Hey, that's an excellent question, Corey. Thank you. I appreciate you contributing to this convo. Corey asks, what do you do when you get your roads open? Well, you continue to go for what it is that you want to create, but you will start to notice opportunities. It goes up and down the scale, you know, opportunities, chance encounters. You might notice that you have just like, I don't know, you attract unexpected money. Like a lot of different things can come from a road open ritual, right? How long do they stay open? There's no set time for how long they stay open. However, like I said, besides cleansing work and shit like that, a road open is one of those things that you definitely want to do periodically. You could do them every month. You can do them every quarter, you know, every 3 months or so. You can do them twice a year, you know, whatever you see fit and as you need it. As you need it. You know what I'm saying? So that one's kind of a subjective answer. All right. But that's an excellent question, though. That's an excellent question. You know, I like in a road open ritual, it's like if you get your back aligned, right? Or an oil change in your car, right? The oil change will have you running nice for a while. Now it depends on how much you drive your car and stuff, right? But life gets to lifing and things get out of alignment. Things need to be realigned. Things need to be readjusted or replaced or what have you. So that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? I do coaching. I do coaching, Corey. That's the Master Your Magic. I don't even know if it's on the Shango.com, Shango-ray.com, but yeah. What? Right on. I didn't even know I just hit that. Leanne, I appreciate you. Thank you. We're gonna hit some home runs together. I promise you that. Because you got double time. You got this Saturnalia, which hopefully you read. What is the, you know, what it is. Tomorrow I'm gonna give a piece. I'm gonna drop a video later on tonight. I'm gonna drop a video later. It's gonna be, well, for me, it's gonna drop probably about 6 in the morning here, but everywhere else on my East Coasters, you know what I'm saying, it'll be 9 in the morning or something, but it's a kick-ass Saturn ritual. I would be asking y'all who joined, just like our dear Leanne, see? Leanne, you're the MVP. See, that's when you know, when Spirit's like, hey, do this. Because everything you do, every person you fuck with, I look at them as a portal. It's going to go somewhere. It's going to take you somewhere, right? When Spirit like is kind of tugging on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, go this way, do this way, fuck with this person, don't fuck with that person. You know, when you listen and do, I'm telling you, man, the world is going to be your oyster, period. All right. So once again, big shout outs, big ups to Leanne. Appreciate you. You know what? If you want to like email me, Corey, I can send you the information on that. My email is ask. I'll put it in here just to make it easy before we get into these readings. Ask Shango right now at gmail.kizom. Oh, thank you, Prophetess. I appreciate you. All right. All right, so this is what we're going to do. You see this shit scrolling down here, right? You see all this. This is how you get your own personal question answer. We're going to explore the shit out your little question, okay? And I know it's burning inside of you. It needs a resolution, and I'm the resolver, okay? So actually, you and I exploring your question is the resolution, all right? So you're a missing part of that. Little Young Grab Bag Jr. Hey, Leanne, it is my ultimate pleasure. And like I said, this one, we keep pushing the envelope little by little. If I could give you all your results immediately, I would. Even though I know, because this is something the Spirit was telling me today about the timing of things. And they was like, well, if it was up to you, you'd give them their shit right after they light the candle. I'm like, yeah, because I want to spoil y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that may not be the best thing for you. Like there's a particular timing in which it's starting to formate already into physical form already, right? But when it finally is done cooking, it's going to be done cooking when it's supposed to be done cooking. And I was shown that a lot of times there's a lot of variables around that becoming physical or manifesting, that if you start fucking with these different variables, it changes the whole dynamic of your manifestation. And your manifestation could, not to try and fearmonger or anything, but the right thing at the wrong time can fuck you up. I know about that. You know what I'm saying? So I trust now in divine timing. I used to get impatient almost. This is a confession, all right? I used to get impatient over my clients' manifestations too, but I started even getting better results from my clients when I kind of pulled my expectation and all my, just from a more neutral state, things just flow a lot. It's going to happen for you. It is. It can't not happen for you. And it's going to happen at just the right time. The problem is we have this very limited perspective, and we get like little toddlers. We all do. I do. I still do. There's certain shit like, I want my money and I want it now. You know what I'm saying? We get like little toddlers and we have these little fucking tantrums. You know? But if you gave a toddler his way all the time, that toddler probably wouldn't make it to be a teenager. That toddler would probably die. Toddler would kill itself eating cookies and ice cream and shit all day. Like, it'd be a problem, you know? So anyhow, I think like I was saying though, if you want to explore a particular question, see this thing scrolling by, you do that, we're going to be talking. All right. I think I'll start off with a couple hors d'oeuvres. Mind you, I don't have a lot of time. Okay. I really don't today. I have to leave in about 25 minutes. So if you want to get your question in, get your question in now. Okay, get your question in now. All right. So I think we'll start off with some hors d'oeuvres. If you'd like to get an hors d'oeuvre, just simply stick a hand emoji in the bottom of the chat. What an psychic hors d'oeuvre is just like a, what do you call it? It's just like a little hors d'oeuvre. It's just like a card of the day for you. It's just like a little message. I don't know what the message is going to be. Neither do you. So go ahead. Because I got to get to Target here real quick. Before they close, man. Before they close. Come on now. Don't be shy. Yes, let's put you up here. So that is the whole get down on the roads open. Saturnalia. Saturnalia is actually a festivity. It's actually a celebration. Dealing with Saturn. Saturn deals with, like I talked about before, limitations and things like that. Hand pink waving. Okay. Nadej Joseph L. I will get you. I know they don't put the emojis on here sometimes. But I have learned when it says hand pink waving that means that's an emoji. So, Nadej. What is the message for Nadej today? Miss D. What's going on, Miss D? Gotcha. And if you do send in money to get or a donation, I should say, or whatever you want to call it, for your question to be answered, let me know in the chat that way, because I'm not going to constantly be checking my phone. All right. All right. So what's the message for Nadej? Huh? Talk to me. What do we have for Nadej? All right. Oh, Nadej. Oh, Nadej. Listen. Nadej, I feel like you're holding a grudge against somebody, bro. It's showing up here. It's showing up here. Whatever this grudge is, and I'm not saying you're not justified for whatever it is, but we need to let that go. It is somehow interfering with you and what you got to do. So I would say that it's time to let that go. I want to use the F word. Okay. Forgiveness is just simply letting go of your part in that energetic interaction. Okay. I always liken it. My analogy is like pretend you're in a tug of war. But if you all of a sudden just let go of the rope, you're no longer in the tug of war. So that is what I have for you. That's what I'm really getting. That's what I'm really feeling. Because it's time for you to move on to the next phase of things. And you cannot do that holding on to this shit. They also tell me extend that forgiveness and compassion to yourself too. Because you get real hard on yourself, Nadesh. Extremely hard. And since usually I don't scroll back, but this time we're going to put up Miss D 111. You know what? I've been seeing 111 so many damn times. And now you're making me see it again, Miss D. So I decided to choose you. That's another. Nadej, you heard. Did you hear me? You want to get your question in right now, paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. All right? Because we're not going to be here that long. I got about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. All right. So what is the message card of the day for Miss D? What's the message card of the day for Miss D? You ready, Miss D? I know you are. I know you are. Let me see that. Okay, just a second here. Because I first got a little something. It was just I don't be knowing half the time what this shit means. You know what I mean? I just pass it along. Okay, so what they're telling me is something about. It's like I caught them mid-sentence and shit. They said the key to this is somehow, thank you, is relaxing your mind. Whatever the key is to what you're doing is relaxing your mind. They're telling me that's like your sticking point. I can tell you this too. Before you relax your mind, relax your body. Like you can tense up your whole body and then just for like 20, 30 seconds and then like let it go. You know what I'm saying? But like, and you can also go through your body. I don't know if you're doing some type of meditation or when you're doing spell work, just to get in the right sweet spot. You understand? The right place. But they said relaxing the mind. So how would you relax the mind? I found something very simple to relax my mind that actually works. I was actually surprised how well it worked. This is what works. One thing that works. Just simply counting back from 100. At a nice little even pace. Believe it or not, gets you super duper relaxed. Who would have thought? I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm just passing on the message, Ms. D. That makes sense to you. That's what I have for you. What they have for you. Okay, anybody else? Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? You have to put a hand emoji in the bottom of the chat, okay? And then I can you can go from there. Or if you have a question, once again, catch this scrolling thingamajiggy bob right here. And that will be how you get your question answered. So let's talk about it. On this fine, fine Jupiter day. See, because if there is nobody, then there's no reason to be here. There is no reason to be here. What was I going to say also too? Oh, you did? It's Friday over here now? Oh, yeah, that's right. Kamira Davis, what's going on? Didn't go through. Let me see here. What is the message for Kamira Davis? What is the message for Kamira Davis? What is the message for Kamira Davis? All right. Today, the card of the day, what is it? What is it? Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm not showing a super chat, no. Anywhere. Let me see. Sometimes I can be wrong about that, though. But not in this event. Not this time. Let me see. All right. All right. Card for Kamira Davis. Okay, I'm just going to give it to you the way that I'm kind of getting it. Kathleen, Connor, what's up? Is this more like on the probability realm or something? I'm just going to say how I get it. So I feel like if they're saying be careful, there is a large potential for some type of legal problem or a problem with the law, legalities. That's what I'm getting. Now, it was specifically more so that, right? Because sometimes this can represent maybe a particular man that's like fucking with you or something. But in this case, I'm seeing some type. It doesn't. I'm not really getting though that it's going to be like that. Or if it does happen, that it's like super serious. But it's enough to just be a pain in the ass. I don't know what these are. I don't know what that is though. I know not what they are. That's what I have for you, Kamira Davis. Something about legal troubles, though, or legalities, a legal situation, either involving the law or some type of, like I said, courtroom stuff, or could be police, stuff like that. Law. It's law related, though. You heard. If you'd like a card of the day, go ahead and put a hand emoji into the chat. I'd be happy to give you one before I get up out of here. I'd be happy to give you one before I get up out of here. Hopefully you don't even come true, Kamira Davis. Because, when we're talking about potentialities, so it has a potential to become true, but maybe somehow it can be circumvented also. Miss Lady. See, did I get it right this time? Miss Ladies, Aisha Lee, shout out to you. Miss Lady. See, I told you. I know I got it right. I fucking nailed it. Didn't I? Miss Lady, what's happening, Miss Lady? What's the message from Miss Lady? See? Of course I did. What is the message from Miss Lady? What is the good old message? What's the good word? What is the good word? Talk to me. What's the good word? What is the good word? Talk to me. I don't really particularly like to convey these, but just a moment. Let me make sure I'm what the fuck this is exactly, because this could be two different things, or one actually. Mm-hmm. All right. So Miss Lady, yeah, that's just what I thought it was. It's a conjunction of two different things. This came out. This is kind of what you can describe as a tower moment. But to me, this is like an engineered tower moment. All right. So what my decks often reveal to me with upside down jokers is that somebody is doing some work on you. All right. Some work on you. Somebody's doing some work on you. Or they're even just wishing you fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? But that energy is like shooting out. Okay. So you're going to want to be very, very, I don't know. You're going to need to, I don't know what your fortification like, what your spiritual health is like. But you're going to want to get, you had that feeling? Well, now you have that confirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lady, she said it right here. I had that feeling. I usually don't like to say that because people get people can become spiritual hypochondriacs. They always think someone's attacking them. But in this case, I really actually got that. So I'm going to relay the message as I got it, right? And it feels like the attack or whatever the work is leading up to kind of like a definitive event or like a tower moment, right? That's what I have for you, though. And since I'm saving time, Aisha Lee, I'll just take you right now. I'll just snatch you up right now. If you like a question, if you like a one of these psychic hors d'oeuvres, yeah, if you would, just put a hand emoji in there in the chat. I would also fortify your environment as well, your house, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what is the message for Aisha Lee? What is the message for Aisha Lee? A resident photog, all right? She's a photographer. A resident photographer here. What is the message? Aisha, you know I am a fan of your work, don't you? Do you know that? It's true. All right. What is the message? The card of the day for Aisha Lee. What is it? Please talk to me. What is it? What might this be? And it doesn't hurt that you're like a Leo. Y'all Leos, you know what I noticed about you Leo women? I'm sorry, this is kind of like a little tangent, but you Leo women, y'all are just, every Leo woman that I know is literally like a feline, like a cat. And they can have they could be moody as fuck. Like, and when I say moody, I'm not just saying always in a bad mood. I mean like their mood just like a fucking cat. Cats are like, you can never pin the cat down. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, of course you can pin the cat down. Of course you got to. You want to control that mood on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I mean? Like, it's uncanny. It is uncanny, yo. It is fucking uncanny. Yeah, exactly. And I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So this is your card. let's handle some business here, all right? This is your card, King of Clubs. To me, this is coming through two ways, Aisha. On one hand, I feel like, to be honest, the first impression that I got was that there's a guy coming towards you. He's probably going to be an air sign or whatever, an older man, very knowledgeable, very wise. Now, I don't want to make it sound like he got a big gray ass beard down to his knees and shit, but he's got a lot of wisdom, got a lot of game. Okay. And to be honest, I felt like the first impression that I got was like, this is a romantic situation, I'll say. Okay. I didn't say it's going to be your boyfriend. All right. I didn't say it's going to be a husband, and I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's romantic, you know? It's of a romantic nature. What is it? Nadega, you ain't ever fucking lied, yo. And then they come plop on you and want to curl up and shit and purr. You know what I mean? Just straight up. But that's what I'm getting with this. The other part of this card for you, though, Aisha, is, and I just can't imagine that you have this. It's not necessarily a problem, but this is also like communicating, projecting your thoughts, your ideas, whether that be verbally, you know. Okay, thanks. Like, I guess being more proactive with expressing yourself. I'm getting this more so in terms of within certain situations in which you need to speak up for yourself, if you will. I don't view you as someone who don't speak up for themselves. To me, you give me that impression, but maybe in certain situations, certain things, I don't know. But that's also, it's not just speaking up for yourself though, but it's also like, you know, communicating these things, your ideas, shit like that. I guess. That's what you get, girl. That's what they're telling me. Yeah, y'all are some cantankerous motherfuckers, though. For real. Can be. Y'all moods just shift. Y'all's whole thing, everything. Y'all's emotional states be changing like Florida weather. You know what I mean? Shit, stormy, rainy, all of a sudden it's hot, then it's humid, then it's... What the fuck? Yes, with some things, but it wasn't just that. It was also, though, like, because what you speak, what you say, what you project, you're also creating. So they also kind of meant in that way as well, if that makes sense to you. Y'all are, man, shit. Y'all are like some fucking felines. Every single one of them that I know is just exactly. And just like every cat is different from every other cat, so you have to learn that cat's personality, you know. That's the fun part, though. Yes. Okay, if there's anybody else, we're going to be wrapping it up here in about 5 minutes. So if you'd like to get a card, or if you have a question, you know what, just like with any other woman, Nadej, I don't listen to what the fuck they say, because I know what it's going to be, and I'm always right. But I don't resist what they're saying either. I don't be like arguing or trying to debate them, or I just be like, really? So in your thing where you just say like, not today, maybe later, that's exactly how the fuck it is. I always don't make a bitch break her rules though. Like, that's one of my things. You're gonna break your rules continuously with me. So why even have them? You know what I mean? Shit, that's what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, that's funny. It's funny because it's true though. Hey, it is true. Because listen, and you're included in this too, prophetess. There is what you goddesses say, right? There's what you say about what you want and this and that, and blah, 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 all this other shit. There's what you think that you will or will not respond to. And then there's what you actually respond to in the real world or in the realized world, right? Then there's that. I choose to look at that category because that's like what actually is effective in the field versus conjecture and theory. Do you understand? And y'all half the time don't know what the fuck you want anyways. So allow me to show you what you want. All right. So yeah. You know, it's true. Pet me right and I'll break your, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Pet you right, make you want to bite. You know, that's what it's about. That whole connection thing. That's what it's about. Of course. But you know what I'm saying is correct. It's true. I live it. It's true. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I live it. Like I see it all the time. It is true. It is fucking true. And since I've gotten that vantage point now, my whole experience with y'all is totally different. Before, y'all used to drive me fucking nuts. I'm surprised I still have as much hair as I have. As much stress as y'all done put me through in the past. Okay? Yo, Nicholas Davis, shout out to the God. If you like a card of the day before I get up out of here, so I got about 4 or 5 more minutes. Yeah, it's 9:21 right here in California. So if you want a card, if you want to get a question answered, don't fucking send me no. Yeah. Got that cat on her back, on her side, on her everywhere. 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 It's a love-hate affair, you know what I'm saying? That's all right. Anybody else, if you'd like a card of the day, you can go ahead and put your hand emoji in the bottom of the chat. I'll be happy to bless you. Yeah. That's the only way, in a way, Aisha Lee, get them to break their rules is that way. Because most, if you try and like do the whole boss them around thing, like that's just gonna backfire. Nobody's gonna win really with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to inspire you to break your rules. Yeah, I think that's funner, don't you? You know, it's a more enjoyable way to go about it. See, now you're gonna look. I told you about them compliments, Aisha. What I tell you about that? Huh? What I tell you about that? You know what it do to me. You know what? You Leos are the boss. And that's another thing. You Leos is fucking bossy as fuck. You can be. I guess it depends on who you're interacting with. But you try that shit, though. You're going to see. You're going to try and see if you can get away with that shit, though. And you know it's true. You know it's true. Yeah, no, it's true. I don't think anybody likes to just like, because there's automatic resistance when you just try and like boss somebody around and, you know, shit like that. But traditionally, or Leo women are known to be somewhat bossy. But once again, you just gotta know how to handle shit. And another thing, to me in relationships too, like just not taking shit personal, really. I mean, some things, I guess, if you want to take them personal, but like just not taking shit personal so much. I used to take everything personal, you know? Yeah. When you're bossy, you're controlling, and I don't like that. And cancers, really? When the last time a cancer? When was the last time I dealt with a cancer? I don't think so. The cancers that I have met have been more nurturing. Hey, you know what? As long as I pet the kitty cat right, and as long as the kitty cat can be nurturing, like I need a nurturing bitch. Like I like, but you know what? Leos can be very challenging. Sometimes you need a woman to like challenge you in a way, in the right way. I don't want it to always be a constant uphill battle, pushing a rock up a hill type shit. But you know, women are the eternal challenge for men. That's just what it is, you know. I have 4 placements of Libra. We're bossy through our nurturing, I guess. I could see that maybe, you know. Once again, too, it also depends on who y'all are dealing with. You're not going to treat every dude the same. You're just not. You're going to treat this dude probably better than this dude. And there's reasons for that. Your reasons. The young cancers ain't it. Yes, sir. I would. Hey, brother. Duly noted. All right. We will put that in the file. All right. Cancers, don't get mad at me. I didn't say this shit. All right. That's Nicholas Davis here. Like bossy koala bears, just bossy and clingy. You know, what I might say is an unpopular statement, but you know, well, no, actually it's not though, because it's relevant. I think it applies to both, but you got to train people. Hey, Rainbow Rabbit, shout out to you. You got to train people how to treat you, essentially, you know? Of course, Aisha says how they treat me depends how I respond. That's always the case. That's always the case. Yeah, we definitely act accordingly. They say all kinds of stuff about us. Yeah, get in line. Get in line. Like I said, shit, we're victims of Sagittism. Okay, we're victims of Sagittism. I'm a personal victim of Sagittism. I've been a survivor of Sagittism like for 72 years. It's not easy. They even attack us during the summer months. It's like our season's like way over there, you know. PG, where the hell did you go? It's true. Sagittarius, like, besides Scorpios, I mean, every sign is hated to a degree, but Sagittarius, we get prejudiced a lot just because we got 5 legs and we gallop around, you know what I'm saying? It's like we get this reputation, you know? Phyllis, we don't have you down as getting permission to leave now. You can't leave, Phyllis. You can never leave. Okay? Be dramatic. Balderdash. Balderdash. Okay? I'm banging on you now. Balderdash. Malarkey. Get that malarkey out of here, please. Don't do that. It's true. Yeah, well, we're done now. I'm closing the door on this. I'll be back earlier tomorrow. I might try and go early, like really early, go live really early. See what that's hitting for. PG, sorry, I got to get going. I gotta shut this off right now. Yep. Sorry, you're just slacking on your Mackin. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. But anyways, I want to thank each and every one of you. You got 2 days left. 2 days left before the entire Saturnalia miracle ritual. To get it personalized ritual done for you. Actually, 2 will be gone forever, gone for good. No matter what you do, though, I do hope you enjoy your Saturnalia as far as that's concerned. But I got to get a run in. Yeah. Good night, Aisha. Don't be too hard on her, Aisha. All right. Don't desensitize her now. Don't buzz her out now. Anyways, yeah, so I got to get going because I got to make it to this target before it closes. And I am like at the deadline. That's why. No, fellas. It would be the opposite, okay? I don't get spanked. All right. Shit. You can use me. Hey, good night, Brother Davis. Appreciate you. I'm gonna remember that advice, though, sir. All right, I got to get up out of here. Peace and hair grease and all that good shit.